Yeah,
Alright guys, it's your boy Newteddyera, and again we're here with another deck profile. He wanted to stay anonymous, so we will not be showing his face.
But he's beautiful.
But yeah, he's precious. By the way, his name is Chris. So
hey guys, what's up?
He'll be doing a deck profile of his
Harpie deck.
Harpie deck. Alright. So whenever you're ready, well first off, how you like the deck?
I think it's good. It flows well. It's pretty good. Popping magic traps, clearing the field, and then swinging for low amounts. Yeah.
Right. Alright, so whenever you're ready, just start it up.
Alright, so I'm going to start with the 3 channelers.
Yeah, just flip it around. Because people, for some reason, can't see cards or read right.
3 channelers are good. They're your searcher cards. They also allow you to ditch, Harpies, get them in the graveyard for your parties or something like that.
Right.
It's good for your XYZs, your 7s, and your 4s. Doesn't matter.
Right.
Next are the dancers.
Just 2. You like it at 2, or?
I like it at 2. I think 3 might clog the deck a little bit. I mean, it might be nice to have an extra Harpie, but I think 2 is good. I mean, you don't really use the effect as much. You really use it for the the 4-star XYZs. So,
right.
I think 2 is a pretty healthy way to go with that.
And then sometimes when you have the field card, sometimes they only have 1 back row anyway.
Exactly.
You end up hurting yourself.
Right.
Or sign.
Alrighty. Or signing it when he draws it, but apparently he never draws it.
Next is the Tray Queens.
Yeah, the sluts of the deck.
The beaters. They're also your hunting ground searchers. They're probably pretty key for keeping the field full and as well as the 4-star XYZs.
Can't get a hand job from a Harpie.
They might make you itch after a while too.
So next are the 3 Harpie ladies.
Damn it, Mom.
Cybers are Harpie lady. The Cyber Harpie ladies are pretty high beaters, and then of course the 1 gives you the +3.
Hello? Oh, I'm sorry.
You're loud, Jesus. Now, do you like the 2 and 1, or would you rather have 2 and 1 of these?
I like the Cybers.
Hello?
Primarily because they're bitchin' looking.
Right.
But the 1's pretty good effect, so it might be good to run 2 of the 1s.
Now for nothing, on here on the video, this one looks like blue, and this one like is wearing black.
Let me see.
Look how vicious that looks.
That looks fucking cute.
Right, yeah,
But, they're the cards you use to pop, the cards you use to ditch.
Right.
It doesn't really matter. Plus, it's good for the elegant egotists. That's what you pull out.
Of course. The Harpies.
Next is the 1 Pet Dragon.
Yep.
How
many times do you draw this fucking card?
I draw this card all the time.
More than he does signs.
More than I wish.
Right.
It's good for your XEs, your Draco Sack, your Big Eye.
Yeah. Master of Blades.
Master of Blades,
that.
yeah. It's if you do draw it, you can dish it for your channeler,
right.
And you can get cards out, but I think 1 is pretty good just so you don't draw it.
Right.
Next is the Flying Kimakari. It's pretty much a searcher. Go through the deck, pull out your, basically anything besides your queens and your cybers. So it's.
And the cool play is Chandler, right? And then pop a back row, and then you go off on your turn.
Exactly.
Right. So it's a good card all around.
Exactly. Next is the 2 Summoner Monks.
Yep.
They're pretty key in the deck for your Hysteric Sign play, and you can ditch the sign and
get the effect and
get the effect.
And +4, Jesus,
yeah,
it's amazing.
It's too good, if you ask me. Next, I run an Elector Sovereign of Birds.
Okay.
It's not a key card you usually see in the deck, I don't think, but it could get you out of a jam. Knowing its effect doesn't target.
Mm-hmm.
So if you can stop an effect on the other side of the field, you might be able to go at it.
Right.
It's an easy special summon. People guarantee you have same attribute on the field. It's just a quick special summon, and then you can go off. That and it's a 2400 beater.
So apparently that's a thing now.
Next is the Blackwing. I think this is great. You know,
OTK potentials, right? Cause
exactly. You know,
exceed everything and then sign. I mean, party back.
exactly. It's
Please.
too good.
Right.
Are you farting?
All right, next we go into the traps.
Okay.
Right now I'm running 1D prison. You know, sort of.
And just a heads up, guys, it's not 100% complete yet. We're still getting cards here and there, just to let you know.
Right.
Terrell's was complete. He ran that deck for like 20 years.
4.
He's only 12.
He's 12.
D prison is just good back row to have.
Right.
Next is the XYZ Reborn. Cause
Now, how do you like that card?
That's cool.
I like the deck. I like it in there. It's good when you're running like Chidori and Black Ship. You know, you can get that one extra detach. That and it's a good back row to have when you can chain it, bring out another guy. Because the deck really revolves around the XZs.
Right. And how many times is this card dead?
I don't think it's ever been dead for me once.
It could be dead all first hand.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if you draw it first hand, it's a little tough.
But you usually make first turn
Chidori.
exceeds or
Exactly.
things like that.
Exactly.
Okay. Pretty good.
Imagine how keep this up.
Oh,
Probably
man.
That's
dirty.
Of
beautiful.
course, Solemn Warning.
Yeah, the
Yeah,
broken
that's-
card.
Exactly. You know,
Should be at 2.
it should.
Remember when it was that 2?
That should be it, too.
That and Judgment at 3.
Didn't it immediately go to 2?
What?
And it was just like once it was released.
Yeah,
once
it went to
Painless,
2.
It was like 2.
Yeah.
Yeah, so Solemn Warning, it's good to stop all the plays. You could either stop it in its tracks or, pick it up at the end and
It helps you
just-
win.
Yeah.
Warning Chidori Kaiser, and then you can't play. Like,
Exactly.
it's amazing.
Next is Compulse.
Yep.
Just a good back row. Right after the XZ, Compulse back to their hand, whatever.
Hmm.
Run 1 Mirror Force.
The room is tight, right?
Exactly. The room's tight. There are cards you can take out and put back in, but I think 1 Mirror Force is good. You could either do 2 deep prisons or 2 Mirror Forces. It's situational, I guess you could say.
So you got best of both worlds, 1 and 1.
Yeah,
Pretty
like that.
much.
Hmm.
Torrential. It's good because you can summon a Harpie. Torrential your own Harpie. Get rid of their field, your field, and then you can party. Bring all your guys back. And you can just go off. Attack
All the
with you.
Yu-Gi-Ohs.
That's not fair.
All the Yu-Gi-Ohs, right?
It's
Like,
too good. It's too
Right.
good. 1 Icarus. This is the one card you can sub out. And
Mirror Force.
exactly another Mirror
Mhm.
Force, another Deep Prison.
Prison.
It's good if you're in a bind. They got 2 cards, you can't get rid of them.
Right.
It's a shame it targets though.
Like, Mom, I'm tatted the fuck out.
Bottomless.
Mom did it.
Self-explanatory.
Self-explanatory.
Yeah. Bottomless. Those last 4 cards are the big 3, the big 4. Fantastic Four. Oh, not fantastic.
Speaking
not
of
a
which.
fucking amazing card, right?
Fantastic
Wow,
Six.
that's
Fantastic 6, exactly.
Yeah, they're super first ed.
Third party.
Germans. Say no, it's not German.
How much
German OT.
How much a German?
It's probably like $2 more. If it was like OT German first ed, then it was fucking $80 cards.
You look at the left and back to that.
Right.
Yeah.
Parties are great. You can discard your sign. Special summon.
You remember the
just go
old
off.
effect of this? You ditch a card, and you get all your monsters. You overdo everything, then you activate it again, do it again, activate it again.
It wasn't once per turn.
It wasn't once per turn.
So you didn't even need it.
It's still not once per turn, but it says on the activation and discarding. But before it used to be like you could activate it, ditch one, summon everything, overlay, activate it again, ditch another, bring it out. It was
I would have quit.
crazy.
I'll quit Yu-Gi-Oh.
You can make 5 exceeds, like just or 4 exceeds in a monster. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's amazing.
Let me just pull out that double drink.
Right?
Wait, does he run Harpie Lady 1?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Cyber Harpie?
Yep.
I like that. I like when people.
He runs 1 Harpie Lady 1 and 2 Cyber Harpies.
That's nice.
Next is Reckless.
Oh,
Ain't that Patrick Coburn right there? Yeah, the Reckless. Just to draw, right? Because that's all it is, just to get your
It's
stuff.
the draw power, exactly. You run yourself into bind, top decking. They're also good, back row bluffs.
Mm-hmm.
You know,
And when they MST, you're like, la la la, draw two.
Unless it's the time you don't want to.
Yeah, unless you don't want to.
Damage to activate it.
Right.
right.
Right. I will sometimes.
It's also good when you got all three down. And you can,
But you know what's funny to me? Like, a lot of people say that this is a bad card when you 1-for-1 it. But if you think about it, they MST'd it, you draw two. You're going to draw those two cards anyway in the next two turns. And it's just us as players that we like to draw. But think about the cards. You give me, like, you're going to get those two anyway. And in the next two turns, you would have got those cards.
But if you use the cards in the same play and they get rid of them their next turn,
exactly.
you still can't plus.
Right.
I'm not a fan of upstarts or reckless. I like them in
upstarts.
dark worlds.
I like upstarts, not reckless.
I'm not a fan of upstarts.
Alright, you could keep going.
I like upstarts are good in decks where you can put like damage on the board.
now on to the spells.
Alrighty.
Start out with the 3 Hunting Grounds.
Yes, sir.
They're the MSTs of the deck.
Right.
Every time you special, you can pop.
Party.
Even normal.
So how many times have you popped your own card accidentally?
You pop your own card on purpose a lot of times.
Mm-hmm.
With
The sign.
Yeah.
And sometimes you could, like, there's a lot of times that I played, I had to pop this because they had nothing else, but I had to do it because you had to go off, right?
Right. And you draw them a lot too. Sometimes you don't even need the queen to ditch and bring them out.
Right.
Because you got one in your hand, you got one on the field. If you have to pop your own card, you can just play and then drop it on for the attack.
Right.
It's too good.
There's a guaranteed at least 7 MSTs in this deck.
That's beautiful.
Like, it's kind of bad against artifacts, but if you could destroy everything before they do everything, it's over. And the fucking broken card.
Yep.
The original artifact, Silver Side.
Yeah.
The Hysteric Signs, really great in the deck. You got the Egotist Search, so you're +1.
And then with Summoner Monk, +4.
You trip Summoner Monk, exactly. The effect, take it to your hand, pull 3 to your hand.
Right.
And next turn you can just go off. And then of course, it's MST back row. They MST it, effect still goes through. And you can pop it yourself with the Hunting Grounds.
Right.
So it's pretty good.
And then your opponent gets mad as shit when you do that because it's like, really?
The signs are like free recklesses too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's there's no other card in Yu-Gi-Oh that was that good. Like, if you think about like the pluses, it's 6 cents. Like, if you think about it, like, it's drawing 3 cards.
Yeah.
But 6 cents for 30 because it was every deck.
Right.
Wait,
And along with the sign is the Elegant Egotist.
And a lot of people forget that Egotist this could get this from the grave. By the way, so you don't have to run more than one of that card.
Egotist is never a bad card.
Never knew that.
Yeah. You can activate it and get it from the grave or the deck.
From the deck and Harpie's hunting, you're like, fuck
Yeah.
you.
Yep.
No playing Yu-Gi-Oh for you.
That's beautiful.
And that's why I told Chris to put it down to 1. I mean, it's because you could just recycle it.
And then, of course, Book of Moon.
Right. That card need to go to 2.
I missed it at 3. I played Worms before. It got
Oh my
hit.
god. That deck is amazing.
I made that deck too.
It's amazing.
I love Worms.
I have one wearing $11 for sale.
Last but certainly not least, Kaiser.
Now, would you want to put that at 2 if you can, or
I think I would.
what would you take out for it?
Everybody's everyone.
Yeah, probably Icarus. if
Icarus,
anything.
right? That's what I took out.
You should probably still have a trap for a trap, but I think Icarus is a good card to take out because Icarus makes you tribute your own, so
Right.
you're down one if you ask me.
All right, let's go right to the extra deck because we're at 14 minutes.
Oh,
Terrell's was like 6 minutes.
half of it is just like me. Hello,
Right.
Mom.
But that's what makes it, fun.
Yeah.
They can interact with us that way.
Heart and Soul, Chidori's, I think.
OT, get money. Where you get them from?
Gee, I don't know. You summon.
He got them at crackhead prices.
She's holding back.
Right.
You send the face
I
down
don't know
to the
about
bottom.
crackhead, but okay.
Send the face down to the bottom, face up to the top. you know, and you just swing
With
for
hunting
19.
ground to get
Yeah,
them out.
hunting-
Back row and front row.
Hunting
Bottom
ground.
on the top, it's just grinder all over you.
Exactly. Hunting ground on the field, it's +2.
And if you think about it, it's
All
like
that.
a one-on-one because it gets rid of whatever problematic
targets.
card is on the board. One-on-one targets too.
Yeah.
I played Newteddyera Heraldics.
Yeah.
That's my other deck.
Well, you also got to think like 1 boosts its attack as well, so you're also swinging for 21 if you got
Right.
1 on the field. You know, it's too good.
Such a good card.
Then with
That's why I
Kaiser,
want a Wing Beast.
Next is Black Ship.
you love that card, don't you?
I do. I use it too often, but it works. You know, it
More strong.
destroys your card. Plus, it takes it
That
out.
was like
Right.
a $50 Sherman jump promo.
It's too good.
And now it's like $3.
Steel Swarm.
Fuck heretics.
That was like the first $90.
Mermails. Shit.
Yeah,
you got
mermaids,
the-
everything. Yeah.
The level 5 summons. You know, you can just stop that in its tracks and you know keep a 1900 beater on the field. Heartland.
Oh.
Card is so fucking good in RPs.
Exactly. You got the field card. You know, so it can't be targeted for attacks. Then you can just attack
Swing
directly.
for 2,000.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a cool card.
Sky Pegasus. I don't really use it too often, but you know, I think it's
It's because you don't got a one-on-one there.
exactly.
It's a
Might
space
as well
holder.
take your chances. Destroy something by card effect. If it can't be destroyed by attacks.
Right.
Maestroke. You
That's
know,
my favorite
I'm
X
sure I
seed.
have a Yu-Gi-Oh Facebook page. It's Maestro. The James sent me.
That's dirty.
I might want to start that again.
okay.
That card is just too good. My stroke
It's
is
a little
like
self-explanatory.
right. Protects itself, puts something face down. All the hate, Jesus. Fuck it. You run three. You run
three
three
phantasms.
parties. 3 phantasms.
Yep.
Take
Swing
your
for
chances.
2,000
That's just
for each
kill.
one.
And
Yeah.
never get negated pretty much.
Yeah.
They protect the Harpies too.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you can't target them for attacks or effects. It's too good. I mean, it might be good to run them at 2. You know,
Yeah, but you don't
provided
have-
you have the extra cards.
Right.
That I
Like
don't
one-on-ones and extra
One-on-ones, Diagoose Diamond,
Yeah.
stuff like that. I run Heraldic Crest. Too often do I run into like Honorarch or something, and I can just copy Honorarch's effect and take Honorarch back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and just go off on its own.
Who needs an honor arc
I
to
run
make
Heraldics.
this?
I didn't know that card existed.
Really?
Yeah, I knew it existed. I didn't know it was out yet.
Yeah. Card is so
It's pretty
good.
good.
I'm gonna pick up a few.
Like $1. You could probably get 3 for $1 actually.
Shark Drake, just a pretty high beater. It's pretty much what it is.
Alright, we gotta speed it up. We're at 18 minutes.
Oh my god.
And the big 3!
The big 3, you know, the Harpie Dragon.
How they say LeBron, Bosch, and Wade?
Chris Bosh looks like a lizard.
He does.
This is just the stopper. It's pretty much what it is. High beater and then,
Take your shit.
yep,
And pop
destroy
your shit. right? Self-explanatory. So, all in all, how do you feel about this deck, Chris?
I think it's great. It flows pretty well. You know, I mean, sometimes you get caught in a bind top decking, but you know, it's all right.
Right.
You know,
That's why you got the Recklesses.
exactly. You got the Recklesses. You draw the sign, or you draw the party. You know, you can just set it, and next turn you can go off. You know,
All right.
So.
So, thank you, Chris, for doing the deck profile. And remember, guys, 15 likes on this video. Next video will go up. Sorry it was so long, but we was just having fun. Alright, guys. Peace.